Hello and good morning, take two. I think we had a little technical difficulties with the first stream this morning. But good morning, my name's Amanda. I am the Community Outreach Coordinator here at the Missouri Poison Center. And I am going to talk today about an upcoming week that is less than a month away, and it is National Poison Prevention Week, which is March 15th through the 21st. So, just to get started, let me share a few things about National Poison Prevention Week. It is always held the third full week of March, and it's been that way since 1962, and we'll talk about some of the history here shortly. National Poison Prevention Week, or NPPW, was created to raise awareness of poison prevention and safety. It really is our week to shine, to highlight the programs of the Poison Center and the Poison Helpline, which is our toll free number 1-800 222 1222. So, a little bit of history. A lot of this all started right here in Missouri. So, let's go back. In Missouri pharmacist Homer George began a campaign leading to the creation of National Poison Prevention Week. Back in 1937, St. Louis College of Pharmacy graduate and Cape Girardeau pharmacist Homer A. George was called on to compound a drug or an antidote for arsenic poisoning. And this early intervention and experience convinced him to treat poisonings by preventing them in the first place. And so by the mid 50s, he noted that almost 1,000 children under 2 were accidentally poisoned each and every day. And so that is quite a bit, and far more than we do get at this time. And so he started working with the Cape Girardeau County Association of Insurance Agents to spread the word of childhood poisonings by improperly storage of household chemicals. He then asked the mayor to establish a poison prevention week. So there's our Homer George there. He recalled later and saying there was weeks for everything, including a National Pickle Week, a National Mother-in-Law Week, and none of those actually were anything that serious. So he wanted this week to highlight the Poison Center and all that we could do surrounding poison prevention. And so the governor then got on board and immediately expanded this to a declaration for a statewide National Poison Prevention Week. And then after that, they worked with Congressman Paul Jones to introduce legislation to establish a National Poison Prevention Week. And this passed in favor with the bill in 1959. Actually was introduced to Congress in 1960 under President John F. Kennedy, who signed the bill in 1961. So this all started with Homer George in Missouri, all the way through a local, state, and then national level recognition of National Poison Prevention Week. And so that is sort of the beginnings of this week, and it all kind of started right here in Missouri, as I mentioned. And so we still get proclamations of city governments as well as the governor of Missouri, and even more national levels. We still do media and press releases and interviews around this time here for National Poison Prevention Week. And this year, the Missouri Poison Center will provide free material to daycares, child care workers, schools, etc. Things like our Poison Help magnets and our Poison Help brochures, Mr. Yuck stickers, and all different sorts of free material to those who would request it. And also many pharmacies across the state will be providing Poison Help magnet with each filled prescription during National Poison Prevention Week. And that magnet looks like the little square there on the left. So, of course, we would love to share our information with you. This is an example of our National Poison Prevention Toolkit. And this toolkit has a series of graphics, both for social media, for printable flyers, and information regarding different social media posts that you can put each and every day during National Poison Prevention Week. And you can scan that QR code there to access this toolkit. And all of it is free for sharing, free for use for you and others to share our resources. And another other link here to order our resources. Again, these things are free. If you would like to get any material, you must live in Missouri to order through the Missouri Poison Center. So if you have a Missouri address and you'd like some of these resources for your family, for your school, daycare, pharmacies, scout troop, anything that you have interest in, please feel free to scan this QR code to get access to that free material. You can also order it on our website, MissouriPoisonCenter.org, up at the order materials section. And it's all free. There's posters, stickers, brochures, magnets, coloring books, and lots of material that you can use to share the poison prevention messaging to those you care about. So again, let me go back to the toolkit. This is a toolkit for social media, graphics, etc. that you are welcome to scan and share. I'll hold just a moment there. And then this is a QR code to access free material from the Missouri Poison Center. All right. And as always, we want to encourage you to save the Poison Helpline in your phone. That number is 1-800-222-1222. And it's a free confidential phone number that you can call with any questions regarding a potential poisoning, medication question, or chemical safety question. You'll speak to a registered nurse or pharmacist. It's a 24-hour hotline. And again, we want to share that information with you year round, but of course, during National Poison Prevention Week coming up in March 15th through the 21st. Feel free to order material, get resources for your groups, and share our messaging to help prevent potential poisonings.